Our very distinguished guest for this evening is Admiral Richard E. Byrd.
I must say that Admiral Byrd, our guest tonight, is not only our greatest living explorer, but he's been an inspiration to countless Americans. Why this interest in the bottom of the world? Nobody living down there, is there?
I tell you one reason they're interested. It's by far the most valuable, important place left in the world for science.
Explorers found ancient pyramids beneath Antarctica's ice, sparking a whirlwind of conspiracy theories and speculative intrigue. Among these captivating tales is the story of Admiral Richard E. Byrd's alleged encounters with extraterrestrial beings and the discovery of lush green jungles hidden in the frigid continent of Antarctica. Operation High Jump, officially known as the United States Navy Antarctic Developments Program 1946-47, was a remarkable military and exploratory mission undertaken by the United States Navy. The operation aimed to establish the Antarctic research base Little America 4. As one of the largest and most comprehensive Antarctic expeditions ever conducted, it combined ambitious objectives with significant logistical challenges. The mission had several primary objectives. One of the main goals was to train personnel and test equipment under extreme cold weather conditions, which was crucial for future operations in both the Arctic and Antarctic. Additionally, the operation aimed to extend American sovereignty over as much of the Antarctic continent as possible. This involved extensive study and mapping of the region, along with conducting scientific research to gather valuable geological and meteorological data. Another critical objective was to develop and test techniques for establishing, maintaining, and utilizing bases in the harsh Antarctic environment. A more controversial and speculative objective suggests that part of the mission may have involved investigating underground alien encounters. This theory stems from alleged writings and statements by Admiral Richard E. Byrd, who reportedly hinted at encounters with advanced beings or technologies beneath the Antarctic ice. The operation was led by Rear Admiral Richard E. Byrd, a renowned polar explorer, and Rear Admiral Richard H. Cruzen commanded the task force. Task Force 68, as it was designated, comprised 4,700 men, 13 ships, and 33 aircraft. The fleet set out from Norfolk, Virginia on December 2, 1946. The journey to Antarctica was arduous, testing the endurance of the ships and the resilience of the crew as they navigated icy waters and extreme weather conditions. Upon reaching Antarctica, the expedition established the primary base, Little America 4, near the Bay of Whales on the Ross Ice Shelf. This base became the central hub for various operations, including reconnaissance, mapping, and scientific research. A crucial component of Operation High Jump was aerial reconnaissance. Aircraft conducted extensive photographic flights, mapping nearly 60% of the previously uncharted Antarctic coastline. These flights provided invaluable data on the continent's topography, ice conditions, and potential resources, significantly contributing to the overall success and legacy of the mission. Operation High Jump has long been shrouded in conspiracy theories, with one of the most fascinating being that it was actually a cover for investigating ancient alien technology supposedly hidden beneath the Antarctic ice. This theory, though it lacks credible evidence, continues to intrigue due to its mix of historical intrigue, science fiction, and the mysterious allure of Antarctica. Antarctica, with its vast uncharted expanses and extreme isolation, naturally invites speculation about hidden secrets. The continent's harsh environment and inaccessibility make it a prime candidate for theories involving ancient civilizations and extraterrestrial artifacts. The possibility of areas remaining unexplored or undiscovered for millennia adds to the mystique, leading some to believe that advanced technologies or ancient relics could be buried under its ice. Admiral Richard E. Byrd, a prominent figure in polar exploration, made several statements that have been interpreted and embellished by conspiracy theorists. His reference to Antarctica being the center of a new development of the world is often taken out of context to suggest a cryptic hint towards the discovery of alien technology. Byrd's reputation and the mysterious nature of his expeditions provide fertile ground for such theories to flourish. Proponents of the theory suggest that Antarctica was once home to advanced civilizations during a period when the continent had a more temperate climate. Geological evidence indicates that millions of years ago, Antarctica was warmer and possibly habitable, which feeds into the idea that ancient civilizations could have thrived there. These alleged civilizations are believed to have developed sophisticated technologies, possibly with extraterrestrial influence. Artifacts from these civilizations, including supposed machinery or structures, are thought to be buried beneath the ice, preserved over eons. Supporters often cite the Piri Reis map, a world map created by an Ottoman admiral in 1513, which appears to depict the coast of Antarctica without ice. They argue this as evidence of ancient knowledge of the continent's geography, possibly linked to advanced or extraterrestrial civilizations. The narrative often includes claims that the US government discovered alien artifacts or ancient technology during Operation High Jump and subsequently classified this information. According to the theory, such discoveries would have been deemed too disruptive or panic-inducing for public disclosure. The idea that governments might want to control advanced technology for strategic advantages is a common theme in conspiracy theories. Allegations suggest that the US sought to keep any potential alien technology secret to prevent it from falling into the hands of other nations, or to study and potentially reverse engineer it for military use. Some versions of the theory include alleged witness accounts from military personnel who claim to have seen unusual structures or objects during the expedition. One of the most intriguing and controversial aspects of Admiral Richard E. Byrd's legacy involves an alleged secret diary that purportedly documents his encounter with extraterrestrial beings during one of his Antarctic expeditions. This diary, often referred to in conspiracy circles, adds a layer of mystique to Byrd's already remarkable career as a polar explorer. The story has become a significant part of the lore surrounding Operation High Jump and Byrd's Antarctic explorations. The purported secret diary of Admiral Byrd is said to contain detailed accounts of his flight over the North Pole, during which he allegedly encountered advanced beings. According to the conspiracy theory, this diary was kept hidden from the public and only surfaced many years after Byrd's death. During this flight, Byrd is said to have encountered advanced flying craft and beings that communicated with him telepathically. These beings allegedly claimed to be of extraterrestrial origin and expressed concern over humanity's use of nuclear weapons. The beings communicated with Byrd telepathically, conveying messages of peace and warning against the destructive potential of nuclear weapons. These entities purportedly belonged to an advanced civilization that had been observing human activity, particularly the development and deployment of atomic bombs during the Second World War. One of the most sensational claims associated with Admiral Richard E. Byrd's Antarctic expeditions is the alleged discovery of a lush green jungle in the heart of the icy continent. This extraordinary claim, often recounted in conspiracy theories and speculative literature, suggests that Byrd encountered an area that defies the conventional understanding of Antarctica's frigid and barren environment. While there is no concrete evidence to support this narrative, it continues to captivate the public imagination. The origins of the claim that Byrd discovered a jungle in Antarctica can be traced to various speculative sources that blend elements of factual expeditions with imaginative storytelling. According to some versions of the story, Byrd's flight logs from a 1947 expedition include descriptions of flying over a region that unexpectedly featured warm temperatures, lakes, rivers, and dense vegetation. These logs allegedly detail Byrd's astonishment at encountering what seemed to be a temperate climate zone within the Antarctic Circle, complete with lush greenery and wildlife. The supposed jungle is described as being located in an unexplored part of Antarctica, often referred to as a warm oasis or hidden valley. This area is said to be shielded from the surrounding cold by geological or geothermal phenomena, such as volcanic activity or hot springs, creating a microclimate that supports plant and animal life. The narratives describe an environment with significantly higher temperatures than the rest of Antarctica, allowing for the growth of vegetation typically found in temperate or tropical climates. Reports include descriptions of dense forests, flowing rivers, and a variety of flora and fauna that are completely out of place in the traditionally understood Antarctic ecosystem. One theory posits that geothermal activity beneath the Antarctic ice sheet could create localized areas of warmth. Volcanic heat or hot springs might melt the ice and create habitable conditions in certain areas. This geothermal hypothesis is used to explain how a jungle-like environment could theoretically exist, although no scientific evidence has been found to support this in reality. Some proponents suggest that this jungle could be a remnant of a prehistoric ecosystem from a time when Antarctica had a much warmer climate, millions of years ago. This idea builds on the fact that Antarctica was once part of the supercontinent Gondwana and had a much milder climate supporting lush vegetation and diverse animal life. Proponents of the diary theory argue that the US government suppressed Byrd's findings to prevent public panic and maintain control over potentially revolutionary knowledge and technology. There is speculation that any advanced technology or knowledge gained from these encounters could provide a strategic advantage, hence the need for secrecy. Thanks for watching.